just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll get this to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. A give to Williams, running right. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Brown with his stick skills. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott down. There's a nice move. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. That's exactly what he did.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Saquon Barkley running right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys 35. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here's Jackson. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll go to Barkley again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 57 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 31 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Williams to start the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Now 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Out of the pistol. Here's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. A nice pickup of 17 yards. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch. Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. This is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
There we go.
Here's Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room. Yeah, and trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 91 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
They'll set up to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That is caught. They'll have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 69 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Prescott off play action. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Dallas. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They begin with a run by Barkley. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
180, 180.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 112 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now he's into the clear again. Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. But that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he would not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. It's a gain of 8.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A handoff to Barkley. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's got it. Caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Prescott. Oh, what a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Keely Ringo getting to the ball and handing them a loss on the play.
Yeah, here we go.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
On gain of 11, it's now 3rd and 2.
Yeah, ready, go. Here we go, 46.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Yeah.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores.
Now 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
10 at the 20-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He's got Smith here. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and
They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for the head coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One last shot now for Prescott. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, this was not just the opener of a...
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so swaggy, so right. It's so One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel once for breakfast. 5 fingers give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC.